Back to another episode of Big Talk Live, where we discuss big ideas, big goals, and big vision. In the studio today, man, I'm blessed to be hanging out with the intelligent, the gifted Mr. Lorenzo Gonzalez, aka Jumbo Shrimp. Y'all make some noise for my man right here. Give you guys a few minutes to jump on board. We're just gonna go ahead and go live. We're on Instagram. We're also on Facebook. We're just trying to make it happen. What up, yo? What up, Big Pimpin'? What's up, Tano? What up? Hey, namaste, man. Vic in the building. Let's run this freaking countdown real quick one time, man. Yo, I think Lorenzo's on here. Lorenzo, did you add to the video?
Yeah, I put it on. I'm on Instagram Live here.
All right, cool. He says you're unable to join, man.
On what, Facebook?
On Instagram.
It's not Jumbo Shrimp the comic?
I asked you. Let's see. Jumbo Shrimp the comic.
Maybe because I'm recording.
Oh, because you're recording. That's why.
Right.
Well, I invited you though. I invited you, so you haven't jumped on yet. Yo, what's up, everyone? What's good with it, man? Hey, leave some comments below. Today's episode is gonna be pretty awesome. I'm super excited. Got the blessed, intelligent, the gifted Mr. Lorenzo Gonzalez. He's a fellow wrestler. He's a grappler. He actually coaches wrestling, and he's also a comedian, stand-up comic. He does a lot of his comedy is actually to create autism awareness. So those of you guys who have family members or know of people who have autism, there's a lot of information that's out there or information that's not out there, and I want you to shed light on it today.
Yes.
Right? You okay with that? You know what I mean? About autism, creating autism awareness through his comedy. So Lorenzo's amazing. Definitely retired super young from a organization here that took really good care of him. So, anyways, man, we're here live. So welcome back to Big Talk Live. Joining in the studio today is Lorenzo Gonzalez. Hope you guys are excited to see him. What up, Lorenzo?
What's up, guys? How you doing?
So we had you on the show before, man. We talked about a lot of different things. We talked about some cool stuff, man. And but in this episode, I want to kind of just touch base. What up, Sita? Let's talk a little bit more about, man. For the folks who don't know who you are, and what you represent, man, can you kind of give them a brief introduction of who you are?
Yes, my name is Lorenzo Gonzalez. I have a son named Lorenzo Jr. Yes, I do a lot of stuff for autism awareness now, and everything's autism awareness. Everything I do on social media is autism awareness. So when you see me dancing around, doing comedy, that's all autism awareness. I mean, you're not gonna see 60-year-old people doing that stuff for what do they call it, midlife crisis. No, it's autism awareness. And I really don't care if people judge me, because I know people do judge me, but yeah, it's autism awareness, and you have to do whatever you have to do for your cause. And in my case, it's for my child, right? And really want to give props to my wife, because my wife is the one that does really a lot for my son, because the kids who are autism, right, they become adults, like I say. So she does a lot of grooming, feeds him, pretty much there with them basically 24 hours a day. So the women get a majority of the applause,
Yeah.
Straight up,
man.
Yeah. And it's very difficult, or I could say it's difficult. We get
What
used
up,
to
Harry
it.
Sam?
It's a challenge. It's a lot harder to raise a child like, our son Little, than a quote normal child, because our son doesn't really listen, so we have to have super duper patience, and it takes really special people to try to help these people. So yeah. So again, everything's autism awareness. So if you see me spinning around, don't take me too serious, because people take it too serious, especially on social media, right? And I actually love the challenge, because someone told me that was going to happen, but I actually like people challenge me, because sometimes when when people put you down, or like not put you down, but like want to see you fail, and failing is part of the process. Yeah. Because you can't get everything right. So yeah, I really enjoy what I'm doing, and I actually like being judged whether I do good or not. So there.
Yeah, there it is, man. So it takes a lot of like nerves of steel to do what you do, to do dancing for autism awareness, to do stand-up comedy on stage, and it took a while for you to get comfortable with your skin, with yourself, right? To be on there and putting yourself out there and being vulnerable. Can you walk us through the experience, like when you first started doing it, and the growth, the journey?
Yeah, the comedy, I would say, is kind of super duper hard, because you're putting yourself out there, and I'm doing it for autism awareness. So, and it's strange is that I kind of try in comedy, but I really don't try. So it's a big challenge, and to go up there and say you're gonna make people laugh,
Right.
right? Yeah, that's in itself hard. But one thing that makes it easy is I'm not doing it for myself. I'm doing it for autism and people that have autism. Are basically people that are just disabled.
Right.
Not just autism. It's just like no, because I'm capable of doing that. I'm capable of getting up, and I could do things that I know that maybe God or someone put that in me, some
Right.
special part. Like, look, we can do it, and if you have someone there next to you that you look and you go, wow, it's difficult for them, you shouldn't be there saying, oh, no, it's difficult for me. No, I'm able to do things. I know, even at the age of 60, especially like the street dancing, I even think that at the age 60 is the age, because you have to use the age. You always hear me say use your age to benefit, because someone trying to do that dancing stuff at age 60, it's hard on your bones, but I can still do it for some reason. I don't know
Dude,
what
that's
it is.
what's up.
Yeah, so I'm still able to do it, and I don't even really try it that either. But some old man at the gym told me, he said, hey, before
He said some old man.
some old guy who's 92. I shouldn't say that. All right, some
Yeah.
older guy who's 92 said he wanted me to try to go on TV before he dies.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I kind of took that in, like, and he blessed me and all that stuff, and I was like, man, you know what? Maybe I'm gonna try, because as long as I can go on TV, not even winning, but if you can show your face for your cause, that's what you want to do.
That's what's up, man. I gotta make some noise for that. You know what I'm saying? Look, my man. So when you do your dancing and your street dancing, right? How did that develop, man? When did you decide, hey, this is gonna be a good way to create awareness around for autism? When did you feel like that was something that was important?
Because dancing is kind of like cultural and old and ancient and vintage, and not many people could do it. And it's weird. Like the dancing got me in trouble for wrestling, because it got me kind of kicked off the team. Because I started
For dancing?
hanging. Yeah, because I started hanging out my junior year, started dancing with my friends out in the Mission District of San Francisco, and I wasn't going to practice.
Right.
So I got kind of disciplined, right? So it's weird. Like years later, I'm kind of trying to say too, oh, remember the dancing that got me in trouble? Nah, it's not going to get me in trouble. It's going to come back. And I wish my coach would have said, you know what, bro? Yeah, you could dance and come and wrestle too, but it couldn't happen. That didn't happen. But I wish I could have kept them both. But it's a trip how both the wrestling, especially like the dancing now, how the dancing's coming back in to be kind of like, yeah, it was meant to be here maybe.
Yeah. No, that's what's up, man.
So I got to practice more though. I don't
do.
really practice more. I just kind of mess around and don't do the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I just do freestyle moves. So
freestyle dancing. Would you ever go to Las Vegas, man? Do some freestyle dancing on the strip?
Oh yeah, I done it in San Francisco. I'm used to that.
Oh, okay, you're used to that, man,
people-
dude. I always wonder how is that like to be there and just kind of just dancing. Do you just zone out? You be in your own, like, just kind of like you're not paying attention to people? Because man, look, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. It's hard for me to even dance just in public in general. Just dancing, you know what I mean? I'm thinking about like, man, everyone's watching me. I don't got the moves. Am I doing it right? My count is off. You know what I'm saying? My steps terrible. And everyone always preach this, like, dance like no one's watching. So do you dance like no one's watching?
No, I dance. My wife says, hey, I kind of am, because I'll dance with my eyes closed. She goes, open your eyes when you dance. And I'm just kind of my own face, right? But when I open my eyes, yeah, I could do more is better, because I can see, right?
Right.
I can see and stuff like that. But one thing I do know when I dance, I'm not trying to be like, you could say like a glory or anything, but I can see like the crowd, it makes them feel young.
Yeah.
Because they see something that was back in the day, like a robot move, bam. It makes them feel like, oh yeah, that was trippy back in the day. Because I'm more vintage, not like nowadays where they look like they're kind of like going,
You more vintage?
You know what I mean?
You
Yeah,
more
I'm more like
vintage?
slow, like boom. Like he looks like a statue. Boom. boom, and then you add the stuff to it, boom, boom. Yeah,
that's
so you
what's
gotta
up.
add, and I understand, but I listen to a lot of people like my daughter, my wife, other dancers, like they're saying throw more, trippy more stuff into there now, and you hear.
I got it right there, man. You know what I'm saying? That's for you right there, big dog. So, when you walk around to like San Francisco, Las Vegas, places like this, like tourist attraction spots, and you see people, and especially this guy, man, you probably seen him before, that where he's painting himself in like silver, metallic. He's like, he got this whistle in his mouth. Zzz, zzz. Dude, my wife loves that guy.
Yeah.
And one time we were walking up to him, and we always tip him too. And he does this little thing. He brings out lollipops and gives it to my wife, and he gives her a kiss on the cheek, right? And I was like, "Hey, man, look at this guy! He's kissing my wife." And but it's all in good fun though. And Janelle, like for her, like to experience that, it really brought joy to her. She was happy to see that. I'm sure you do the exact same thing too when you're out there performing for folks out there.
One time we went to Disneyland, right? And Disneyland dance halls out the street, right?
Yeah.
And they had these guys that were dancing. Boom, they were getting off. Boom, boom. Younger dudes, right? Some chicks too. Bam, younger ladies dancing. And then there was a crowd around them, like 100 people. And my daughter said, "Hey, Dad, go out there." I go, "Man, I ain't going out there, man. Come on." Dads are like, you want to get out there, right?
Yeah.
I said, "You know what? They
She
were
wanted you to
okay.
battle.
They were okay dancers, right? I could say them because dancers respect dancers. So I said, okay, you know what? Let me get out there. This little kid, he was trying to worm and he was kind of weak. So I went out there and I broke out and was like, boom. It was like so vintage. They all just started going, oh, my, taking pictures and everything like I was a star and everything. And it felt good, right? And then I guess someone who was a real dancer was upset because, a street dancer, we're not taken too serious compared to other dancers, but even though they want to dance like us.
Right.
Because we're hood. I say street dancers are more hood, you know what I mean? So it's like, but where I was getting off, the guy who came in to dance after I came was kind of like a little bit mad, started doing these flips, like, twirling, like he wasn't even a street dancer, but he was kind of like, huh.
Wow.
Like a real dancer.
Right.
Right?
Right. Like a real dancer.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So yeah, but it was fun to be part of that group and everything. But yeah, every time I go out there and there's younger people out there and I go out there and I'll dance, they'll be like, oh, okay, he got some moves.
Right.
Like downtown Sacramento.
Hey, you got some moves. Yeah, so you've been doing that for a long time then. So you got some experience. There you go. So what's next for you, man? What's next for the autism awareness? What's on the horizon? What's your biggest focus? I know you do weekly drawings for the moms out there that have children with autism, which is amazing. If you guys ever want to participate, be a sponsor or at least donate, make some donations for Lorenzo for his cause, let me know in the comments below, and I'll make sure you guys get the information. But this gentleman here is doing some amazing things for the autism community. Can you speak on that for a little bit?
Yeah, I want to kind of let it grow more. Let it be more than just the autism awareness drawings. Let it be like helping some of their kids get through college. And you have to do awards for this. Like I said, the Green Converse Mateo Rodriguez Award. It goes with 3 of the kids that I know through the parents, or there's someone that supports me, their child that can help them get through college and fill their dreams out. Help them get to what they want to be. Right. Do Christmas drawings. Do things more for people, for these women and parents that need help with their kids or children, and for themselves to have like an easier way, or let them know that someone out there is trying to help you and that you count and we count. And yeah, I'd like to build it up more. So another thing I'm probably do is probably have a contest where the mom who could give me another referral will get another prize. That's how you got to build them up. Because, like I tell people, look, that's why I do the dancing, I do the comedy, to try to find these people to draw them in. Because I can't knock on your door and ask if you have autism or, where to handle. Here's another thing too, because some people have tried to want to be part of the group, but I pretty much have to know. You have to show me proof that you belong to the autism community.
Right.
You just can't say, "Hey, here, can I go in your drawing?" And if I ask you a question, who are you in a spectrum, or you can't just say, "Oh, my cousin Joanne." Well, let me see them.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you do, and I don't mean to skip people over. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Right.
But we want to grow it. We want to grow it bigger.
Yeah, definitely, you're growing it. So if you guys want to participate, and you obviously Lorenzo has a way to kind of like filter out to see who this is for, because we want to make sure that the folks who are winning these drawings are qualified, right, to participate in this. So it's all fairness, right? It's an honor system. So I'm sure you do a good job. You do weekly drawings, right?
Yes, and we also had to put in a wild card.
A wild card.
Yeah, someone that I'll pick who I feel like they haven't got chosen in a while, right? Because sometimes you see some of the moms or the parents that win, they'll come up,
they keep winning.
Yeah, sometimes I'll say, okay, let me make a wild card, because I see everything.
I like the wild card.
Yeah, and I see everything among my autism moms, and there's a few things that have happened, like one of our kids one of our moms almost passed away.
Oh no!
I mean, yeah, we don't put that up there, but
right.
Another one of our autism mom's parents passed away, so there's a lot of things that we don't say. You know what I mean? Yeah,
right.
But yeah, so it keeps me going. You know what I mean? Grow our crowd. It was like if we were here talking about autism, and it got to talk about healthcare insurance.
Yes.
Because who's going to take care of your child?
Right, if you're gone.
In case you're gone.
Yeah.
Who do you trust? Do you have enough money? So it's good to try to look into that stuff. So you learn something every day.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, I'm glad we actually shared that. So you guys, what Lorenzo is referring to is a little bit about what my team and I, what we design. We leverage, life insurance and also healthcare insurance to help our clients kind of build a private banking system. And most of you guys who don't know about that, go and DM me if you guys want to learn more about it. But yeah, definitely it's very beneficial, especially if you have, let's say, a child, you have someone that is financially dependent on you, or even just dependent on you, period. You know what I mean? Like someone with autism. So we design systems around that, so that way when, let's say, you're no longer around and you have a disability or you get sick, who's going to take care of you? Who take care of the child?
Yeah.
So we designed this system to help alleviate and solve and provide solutions for that type of situation. So without getting into great detail, you guys DM me or reach out to Lorenzo, and you guys can learn more about that. So my man, I really, really like the fact that what you represent, and the fact that you take pride in being there for little. You call him Little,
yeah,
which is your son. He's into swimming. He's living his life like almost pretty much a normal kid, because you allow him to just be himself. Yeah, can you speak on that?
Yeah, I try to put him out there, to let people know that, hey, look, you could do things with your child that has autism.
The Bumpy Gang.
Because a lot of times, people won't put that out there. So it's kind of good for me to put that out there, to think that, here's not a guy that's, depressed and, my life is over. It's like, no. You got to put that out there to show people, hey, there's things you could do for your child. Even me as being like
before I can barely hear you. Can you put your mic a little closer?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, pull that mic towards you right there.
Oh, this one right here?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a mic. That was a telephone.
Yeah. There you go, baby.
Everything looks like a phone, but yeah, it's like I try to put my son out there as much as possible to try to teach people, or if they can learn how to do things with your child that has autism, or anybody that has a disability, to get them out there as much as you can. Try not to keep them cooked up in the house. Don't be ashamed. Go out there and try to bring them somewhere. Like me and my wife.
Straight
my wife
up.
takes my son everywhere.
Right.
Lets him jump, and yeah. Even as as a spokesman, I'm just a father. I haven't taken that role yet. As like, boom, be that person for autism. If that ever happens, yeah, I would do a little.
Why not? What's stopping you from going full force and saying, "Hey, be that person for autism"?
I mean, right now it's kind of like the family thing. Right now, we're starting to gel into it. It's like right now you're kind of game plan. You know what I mean? Then it's gonna be like, boom, bust out, go for it, right?
Yeah.
Everything. Don't be afraid of nothing. Don't care what people say. Your autism awareness, and you're not bitter. You're just gonna prove that our show, or try to help out people that you can help out.
Yeah.
And
definitely.
If I do, I know if I do decide, and probably will, to be that person, I think I go a long way.
I think so too, man. Because I mean, creating autism awareness is not just beneficial for you, but like for everyone in general. Is because in they like myself included. Like I there's so I'm learning a lot about autism, right? And what are the common like misconceptions about autism that you want to make sure people are aware about?
That they're like they're totally different. That there's something wrong with them. That they can hurt you. That what else? That they don't know what's going on. Yeah,
That's a
about
big
those
one.
things. Yeah, they do. They know what's going on. They just live a different world. Everyone lives differently. You know what I mean? They don't live that quote normal life as normal kids. But then again, what is normal, right?
Yeah, seriously.
And sometimes I think maybe it's okay for my son to be with me all my life the way it is over there in the normal world. You know what I mean? You see what things going on
Right,
now,
right.
and it's cool now. You get used to your child being your child. You know what I mean? Whether he was gonna be or she was gonna be mayor, valedictorian, whatever it was, I'm satisfied. Because what was you gonna do as a parent anyways? I mean, I might not have grandkids, right? So it's like, sometimes we need to learn that when you hit a certain age, that don't think your life's gonna end.
Right.
I'm 60, dude. I'm like, shoot, I gotta pick it up. When I
Right.
was 30, I thought when I'm 60, I'm gonna be chilling, right? No, I gotta pick it up now because of autism, right?
Right.
I can't really let up for my autism awareness stuff. You know what I mean? Or just life.
Yes.
Life in general. You got to be positive. Whatever you have in life, try to be positive about it and live each day happy. Like I told someone, you can't live every day, but you can try to live each day happy. They didn't even
each
get
day
it.
happy. That's so important, you guys. Yes, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Try
Live each
you
day
can't, like I
happy.
said, yeah.
So, like some of the key things that help people be happy. What do you think that is?
Just being positive, saying hello to people, respecting yourself. You know what I mean? Because if you respect yourself, you pretty much respect everyone else. Try to help someone who needs help. Admit when you're wrong. Admit when you're wrong. Try to stay away from people's opinions. Like I said, don't let people's opinions determine the way you're going to turn out. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just trust people like you trust yourself, pretty much.
I love it. Definitely, Lorenzo. You shared a lot of information here, and guys, we want to jump on here, and obviously, I love having Lorenzo, aka Jumbo Shrimp, here. He's a stand-up comedian. He is an amazing father. This dude, look, he's doing more. He bench more, squat more, and he does a lot more like fitness stuff than I do. And I try to follow him on his fitness training regime, but it's hard, man. So real quick before we cut out here, anything final thoughts you want to share to people, and anything that you want to make sure the audience understands a little bit more about Jumbo Shrimp?
Yeah, I would say, I keep my head up, try to be positive and kind of every day, try to do the right thing. For other people, I recommend, have respect for yourself, respect other people. Life is short. You know what I mean? Like I said, life is short, and if you want to shoot for to try to be a star, go ahead. Go for yours. You know what I mean? Don't worry what other people say. It doesn't matter how tall, short, heavy you are, whatever. You're you. You know what I mean? And just try to stay positive. And like I said, I'm there for my son and my family, and yeah. Especially my son,
That's what's up.
yeah, and yeah. So yeah, autism awareness, keep going, and maybe I'll decide to be that man.
You will be real soon. And where is the next time, or when's the next time we can actually see you perform live comedy?
I think I might do tomorrow, JB's.
Yeah?
What's that?
JB's Bar and Grill. We
Yeah.
haven't been in a while. That's where we met.
Did we meet there? Or-
Yeah, we met. So
Or
guys,
the
when I was doing my stand-up comedy, and my first time performing was right after Jumbo Shrimp, man, and he had a killer performance. Everyone was cracking up, and then I had to like go up on stage, after him, and I was like, man, how do I how do I measure up to that, right? He does a dance, he gets in here, and Reminds me of, I love the way you dress up this too. Like this Italian gangster like Joe Pesci. Like, you know, you find me funny? You're like, funny how? So you do like impersonation? Is that what you call it? Like,
Yeah, I was doing impersonations. Was I doing a Joe Pesci that
I think
day?
it was Joe Pesci that night.
Or was I
yeah.
doing a Rocky Balboa?
Oh,
was it Rocky?
Rocky. It was Rocky.
Might have been Rocky, right? I was saying, you know, Rocky, no matter what movie Rocky does, it's Rocky.
Yeah.
Even if he does Rambo, it's Rocky.
Yeah.
Right? Or what might have been,
It's
could have been Tony Montana, too. You know? Could have been
which one's
Tony
your favorite?
Montana,
Which one?
man. But it was one of them, right?
I love the Tony Montana, man.
Yeah, and I got even that in the comedy too. Just keep practicing everything you do. You know, people like me, I could practice more. But like I said, with how my son has autism, it takes a lot out of you. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean,
Right.
yeah. Believe me, my son argues with me a lot, and it's
Really?
for nothing. Yeah, his autism, they're like that. They just like to tell you, no, don't do this. I'm like, the minute I wake up and he wakes up, he's telling me what to do. When I go home right now, he's gonna harass me.
Wow.
He's gonna say, "Don't sit there." Yeah, but I take it because it's part of his autism. Right?
Yeah,
After
yeah.
a while, I'll tell him stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I love the relationship between you and your son. You guys do a lot of swimming. I saw you guys out there.
Yeah.
But, you know, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This is Lorenzo Gonzalez, a.k.a. Jumbo Shrimp. This is another episode of Big Talk Live. We went live on Instagram, and we also went live here on social media, on Facebook and YouTube, too. So for the next time, so make sure you guys don't miss out. But, yeah, tune in. Definitely tune in, you guys. We do go live on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I know today's a Tuesday, and I happen to have him on in the studio with us, and we're looking forward to actually having him again for the next one. He's gonna be a regular. He's gonna be my co-host. We're gonna talk about all kinds of stuff, from saving money, about autism, to stocks and things like that, and investment. Because this gentleman did it. He retired early, or relaxed early, should I say? You know, and his birthday's coming up real soon too. So make some noise for Jumbo Shrimp. Guys, thanks again for tuning in. I'll talk to you guys later. Stay blessed, intelligent, stay gifted. Keep doing it, B-I-G-Z.